Alright, Aqua Grunt number 6. This is actually a pretty tough fight. He's got a really, really good team. Unfortunately for this Grunt, the Pokemon I've left in my box kind of hard counter a lot of his scariest threats. So this should be pretty straightforward. This Politoed is going to set up the rain. This is a permanent rain fight. Sceptile, pre-damaged into Overgrow, always outspeeds and always kills Politoed with Leaf Blade. And the decision to sacrifice Exeggutor and keep Sceptile paying dividends. Exeggutor would not have been able to take out this Politoed because it's got Ice Beam and... yeah. Glad we saved Sceptile. This is always going to be Heliolisk. Heliolisk outspeeds Sceptile. This thing is... I did not realize how fast Heliolisk was until this fight. The only move that this can be is Hyper Voice. We're going to switch into a Scavalier. We're going to take this really, really well. Alright, this Heliolisk has a chance to cause some trouble. Heliolisk is faster than a Scavalier. It's always dead to Drill Run. Heliolisk cannot kill me, so it's pretty much always going to click Glare here. I've got a Cherry Berry to avoid paralysis, but this Heliolisk is always also holding Bright Powder, so we have to hit through that. Do not Omega... oh! I was just going to say don't Omega Screw me with bad luck, but it didn't go for Glare. That was also a really dangerous situation, because if we Bright Powder miss there, we lose the Scavalier and have no way to kill the Heliolisk. So, yeah. This is always going to be Noivern. Noivern outspeeds us, and I believe it kills us here. Yeah, so this is going to be a bit awkward now. This is Hurricane out of Noivern. We're going to switch to Magnezone. We've got a Persimberry to avoid confusion, not paralysis. Okay. This Noivern also has Bright Powder. This Noivern has Double Team. This Noivern has Roost. We put Thunder on Magnezone so that regardless of how much it raises its evasion, we can never miss, but with how low health we are, this is a bit scary. I pre-damaged Magnezone, which is going to be important after we kill this Noivern, but right now this looks a bit scary. Okay, that does not kill us unless it crits. Dragon Pulse crit will kill me. So we just don't get crit. No crit! No crit! We live! We live those. Wow, those were both pretty high rolls too. Okay, this is going to be Poliwrath. Okay. So the reason we pre-damaged Magnezone is for this Poliwrath, because this Poliwrath has Belly Drum, and if this Poliwrath came in and did not see a kill on Magnezone, it would have Belly Drummed. I would have had no way to kill this thing because it also has Swift Swim. We needed to be at 116 HP so that this thing would always see a kill with Drain Punch. I decided to pre-damage, because if I didn't pre-damage, I would have had to stall the Noivern by spamming like Flash Cannon, getting misses, having it lower my HP into the range I needed with Dragon Pulse, and then I still would have had to kill it at the right time with Thunder, with that thing also having Roost. So I decided to pre-damage the HP I needed. We made it, we survived. This is random move out of Poliwrath. We're going to switch to Dragonite, who just absolutely will tank whatever this thing can throw at me. Crit does not matter there. This Poliwrath, even if it did Liquidation double crit defense drop, it would never be able to kill Dragonite. We're going to use Dual Wing Beat. This is not going to kill. Okay, maybe this will kill, actually, because there's a crit. Okay, well, there we go. If that didn't kill, which it wasn't supposed to kill, we had Extreme Speed, Dual Wing Beat into Extreme Speed, always killed. Last Pokemon that comes out, this is the scariest Pokemon on this team. This is Curse Gyro Ball, Body Press, Ferrothorn, and if you somehow manage to PP stall it, it also has Explosion. And because it's raining, you can't just hit this thing with a super powerful fire type move. However, I have a very good way to deal with this thing. And there's Curse. Now, you would think that this is really, really bad. But my Conkeldurr, Brian Shaw, the MVP of this run so far, even with Ferrothorn having max defense plus 1 defense because of a curse, Conkeldurr, pre-burned, Hammer Arm, holding a black belt, not even a life orb because we are plus attack nature, still always one-shots. Absolutely insane. Really, really cool fight. Really tough fight if you don't have the right Pokemon, but we did, so pretty straightforward. Alright, Aqua Grunt number 7. This has to be the hardest grunt. This fight is absolutely disgusting. This fight is absolutely horrible because there is so much RNG that you cannot plan for. There's 2 Pokemon with Quick Claws. There's a Pokemon with the Sniper ability. There's so much that makes this fight risky. This Caracosta has Sturdy and it has a Quick Claw. It really, really wants to set up Stealth Rocks. The only way that I can possibly prevent this thing from setting up Stealth Rocks would be if I brought Infernape and did Fake Out into Black Belt Aura Sphere. Quick Claw would always kill Infernape, and even if I pulled that off successfully, it would really make this battle difficult because I couldn't figure out a way to beat the fight from there because it brings out Life Orb Starmie and I can't control the move. So what we're doing here instead is we're leading Conkeldurr. We are pre-burned so that we can control our HP. We're going to Hammer Arm here. We always kill this Caracosta with 2 Mach Punches, but we're Hammer Arming this first turn because we want to drop our speed. Caracosta is going to set up Stealth Rocks, but it's fine. Other reason that Conkeldurr is really, really useful is I can kill this with Mach Punch. Even if Quick Claw activates, we will still go first. We'll always kill this thing with Mach Punch. Boom. Alright, Caracosta down. Now, because I used Hammer Arm and I dropped my speed, Conkeldurr is now slower than Octillery, and because of the burn, we're always into Water Spout, so this is Octillery. Octillery is always clicking Water Spout. This is Quick Claw Octillery, and it also has Sniper. This thing can complete add RNG, and if you get good RNG, it's free. We're going to switch to Blastoise. Blastoise is going to tank this Water Spout. Even with max roll, Sniper Crit, and Stealth Rocks, we are never dead here. My goodness. I'm so glad I put Citrus Berry on this thing. We need it. Okay. From this position, this is always and only Energy Ball. So on the Energy Ball, we're going to bring in Sceptile. Okay. Now, what do we have for rolls? No way, dude. Okay. So, Octillery wants to use Ice Beam here. We've got a Miracle Seed equipped, so we always outspeed this thing and we always kill with Energy Ball. If Octillery gets a Quick Claw proc, it is clicking Ice Beam. Ice Beam maximum roll is 158 damage. So even if Octillery gets this Quick Claw proc, it can only kill Sceptile if it gets a crit. So we're in a really, really good position here because it'd be 1 in 5 Quick Claw and then 1 in 16 to crit. We're dead to every single crit, but if we don't lose Sceptile here, we always win this battle. Free! It is free! It is so free. The rest of this battle is easy. My heart. Oh my god. Okay. Starmie always kills Sceptile with Ice Beam. Minimum roll of Ice Beam is 159. We're going to switch to Weavile, and Weavile is going to chain kill the last 3 Pokemon. All of the other Pokemon that I had in my party was on the off chance that Quick Claw activated and Sceptile took an Ice Beam. I had a line of pivots using Kecleon and Hydreigon to get Weavile into the battlefield. Now that Weavile is in, we use Knockoff. We always kill the Starmie. This is Gliscor is going to come in next. We outspeed and we always kill Gliscor with Icicle Crash. Last Pokemon is Goodra. And we always outspeed and one-shot Goodra with Triple Axle. We are Wide Lens so that we never miss. Gooey Drop does not matter because Goodra dies this turn. And that's Aqua Grunt number 7. If you get bad RNG, you can easily wipe to this guy, but if you don't get bad RNG, or if you have a really, really good box to counter him, it's a pretty straightforward fight. I was nervous about that one. Off to Grunt number 8. 2 more battles left in Aqua Hideout. Alright, final Aqua Grunt. Last battle before Admin Matt. This fight's a bit of a doozy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit nervous about this one. This Rillaboom is gonna set up the grassy terrain. Mega Pidgeot outspeeds and one-shots Rillaboom. Rillaboom has a Focus Band and also has Endeavor. If this is Focus Band proc into Endeavor, our line is going to be really messed up. Anything other than that, and we should be sitting really pretty. Alright, no Focus Band proc. Easy. This is going to be Ampharos. Yep. Ampharos is only clicking Thunderbolt because it sees a kill. We're going to switch into Seismitoad here. Ampharos can only click Focus Blast or Counter here. It doesn't really matter because this thing can't do anything. We always two-shot with Earth Power. And it actually got the Focus Blast hit. In fairness, Focus Blast accuracy was changed from 70 to 80 in Run and Bun, but... Oh yeah, this thing has Quick Claw. I kind of forgot about that. It still can't do anything to me. I completely forgot this thing had a Quick Claw. It doesn't change the battle at all. It does not change what happens next. Okay, I'll double check real quick. Yeah, no, it doesn't change anything. Yeah. This is always Tentacruel. We're over 84 HP. This is never Scald. This can only be Giga Drain out of Tentacruel. We're going to switch into Metagross. Okay. We always kill with Zen Headbutt, and this is likely Toxic Spikes because Tentagruel sees that we kill it. Toxic Spikes shouldn't really make a difference because they're accounted for. That works too. No Burn. Burn would actually be really bad. Okay. Okay. That's actually a really awkward situation to plan for because Scald is highest damaging move, but it also has Toxic Spike, so it's like, do you put a Rost Berry on to prevent Scald burn, or do you not worry about it? Toxic Spikes. With this line, putting on Rost Berry for Scald burn was actually not an option because of the very, very awkward situation we're in right now. So, the other Pokemon left on this party are Wambafit, Ludicolo, and Obstagoon. We outspeed and outdamage Ludicolo, so it has a switch-in score of 0. Obstagoon outspeeds me, but cannot one-shot me, and I do more damage to Obstagoon than it does to me because I have a slow kill with Hammer on. So its switch-in score is 1. That means that this should always and only right now be Wambafit. Yep. We have a Shed Shell equipped so that we can get out of here. This is where this battle gets a bit awkward. We're going to switch to Ursaluna. Ursaluna can take out this Wambafit. If this Wambafit clicks Destiny Bond on this turn, I don't really know what to do. Just don't click Destiny Bond. There we go! Ursaluna, pre-burned with a Silk Scarf, always kills this Wambafit with Facade, and we are faster, so it can't Destiny Bond me. Ugh, that Wambafit was scary, dude. Okay. I believe this should now be Ludicolo, because Ludicolo and Obstagoon are both faster. Alright. This is either Grassy Glide or Swords Dance. It doesn't really matter. We're gonna go into Dragonite, and Dragonite is pretty much a counter for this thing. Okay, this is Grass Gem boosted Grassy Glide. Still isn't even gonna do that much. Yeah, look at that. We always kill this with Dual Wing Beat. Last Pokemon is Obstagoon. And highest damaging move, it should be Facade. This is Flame Orb Obstagoon, but it doesn't have the Flame Orb proccing yet. So this thing isn't really going to do any damage. We're going to switch to Conkeldurr. The reason that I'm using Conkeldurr for this kill is that this Obstagoon has Obstruct, which is basically Protect, but then also puts the opposing Pokemon at -2 defense, and Priority Mach Punch means that we don't really have to worry about it. And this always kills. Deathless Aqua Grunts. Only one fight left in Aqua Hideout.